Hi, my name is Trevor Klee and this is 21st Night. 21st Night is a collaborative flashcard app with detailed analytics. As a graduate exam tutor myself, I use 21st Night not only to keep track of what my students are doing, but also to assign them new work. Let's take a look. So here's a deck of one of my students. As you can see, this is an LSAT deck. So I use 21st Night not just to help my students remember content like vocabulary or equations, but also remember skills like how to do reading and logic problems in the LSAT. Now, this is a deck from a tutoring perspective. From a tutoring perspective, I get to see the question, how my student is doing on it, and whether or not they've starred something that they want me to take a closer look at. I can also filter by category and by subcategory. When I click on a question, I can see what they've put as the question, what they've put as any takeaways, what they've put as the answer, and what they've put as the explanation. Now, because this is LSAT, this is very text-based, but either I or a student can add questions with images, like a picture from your phone, or even extracting text from an image, or equations. Once they add that, they can also add answers and explanations as well as takeaways. There's also an option to bulk import cards, import from another deck, from Quizlet, or from Excel, so from a CSV file. And once you do that, they end up here. So as a tutor, I can bulk add questions to a master deck, then I can share them with students, and then students can make individual changes to their personal decks, which I'll be able to see. Now, the analytics side of it are that I'll be able to see exactly what my student has been doing on any given day and how much they've been studying, which helps me know what I need to focus on more. So, for instance, I can see this student has been studying this long. Here's the questions she's been adding. Here's her breakdown of proficiency by category and subcategory. And here's her breakdown for each question. When she added it and when she attempted it, with green being, she found it okay, and yellow being she had trouble with it. Now, as I mentioned, it's collaborative. Either I, the tutor, can share a deck with my students, or my students can share a deck with me. In order to do so, they simply click share, and all they need is my email address, and they can send it directly to me. So normally, you would need a 21st Night account in order to have things shared with you. But what's cool is if you want to share analytics with a parent, so their parent can see how much they've been studying, how much time they've been spending, that sort of thing, see concrete progress of what you've been working on with their child, they don't need a 21st Night account with that. They can simply select analytics and you just put in their email, and then they can see exactly the same thing I was showing you before. Now, I use 21st Night with all of my students, and I've found it's been super helpful for all of the exams I teach: GMAT, GRE, MCAT, LSAT. Whenever I get a new student, I simply create a deck, and we start working through it, adding questions as they have trouble with them, and then having them review those questions for homework. So 21st Night is free for tutors. For their students, it works on a 3-month, 6-month, 1-year license. Please check the website get21stnight.com for pricing. Okay, thank you very much.